Perfect. Fall football weather, and we've got the roof wide open here at Mercedes-Benz Stadium in the heart of Georgia. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Seattle Seahawks and the Atlanta Falcons. Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
Get ready, get ready, get ready. Gun. Go, get out there. They scared. Say. Switch, hey. Switch. There we go, kill. Rush in.
64. This is Kenyon Drake, the fourth-year man from Alabama, and he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 28-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
27. Watch the shift.
Now Drake. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
And there we see an early burst that makes him one of the leading rushers in the league.
Well, I want you to know, I listened to you yesterday when we were watching film. You said write down the word vision for him. It was on display there, wasn't it?
It certainly was, because he allows the blocks to set up in front of him. And if that continues, it'll be a long afternoon for those guys trying to play some defense.
The left side caught by Diggs. Touchdown, Falcons! Stephon Diggs, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. Well, that's how they envisioned to get the football to start the game and score it.
And I don't know if that was scripted. Was it an audible? Or was it just a play call that they had in their pocket? No matter what, they had the right call on against the right defense, and they end up in the end zone.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. This will be taken very short. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line just across the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
Set up. 60 Pittsburgh. Jim. Recon, 132 fighter.
Check 26. Check 50.
Ready.
A carry for Bryce Love, the 4th-rounder from Stanford. And he'll be brought down. Oh, that's a face mask. Certainly looked like it. Indeed, here come the flags. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post, because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
Now a first down throw, Greer. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
But he kind of forced that one there, didn't he? It's almost like he predetermined where he was going to go with the football.
Yeah, he wasn't really going through progressions. He wanted to go to his top guy. You do that against this defense, they'll make you pay, won't they?
Yeah, they certainly will. They react very quickly to the thrown football.
Protein spell. Shoot.
On 2nd down, it's Love. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on 1st down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
And for the Falcons, 5 men in the secondary, now on third.
Go! Squeeze! Small! Get it!
Throwing on third down, Greer. The open man is Smith. And he will have the first down as he gets this to the 47. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues.
First down.
Let's go! 10 Lobo!
QB's trash. Let's go.
Let's go!
And he'll find Hall. Yeah, this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
Hey, pick it up, defense.
Now a give running right is Love. There he goes right side. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Bryce Love, his 5th touchdown now on the year. As his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Drake will start the drive on the ground. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down, a very solid gain on that play.
On second down, it's Drake. And he'll get about 4 across the 30 to the 32.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice game like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
Last week, of course, the great performance, over 200 yards. He still wants to be fed.
And they should. That's exactly what you should do. I have not yet met a running back that's run for over 200 yards that says the very next week, hey, let's back things up.
Yeah, I don't need it as much.
No, they want it more and more. They're going to be ready to go because they think that's going to happen naturally now.
Change the mic. I got you. Hey, switch gears.
Go to 54, go to 26.
On first down, Drake. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. He cuts it right. And the cutback to the side. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Kenyon Drake, his 11th touchdown of the year. And the Falcons have taken the lead. Seeing some pretty good offense here in this first quarter.
It's been a wild start to this quarter, as you noted. And now with that lead that we're seeing, can they retaliate? I get the sense this one's going to go back and forth all game long.
And that probably won't be the last long touchdown that we see in this one. Crosby with the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. This will be taken short. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
Here we go.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
The tackle is made by Avery Moss.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Check 52's the mic.
Rock it.
Here we go.
Hit it.
On 2nd and 9, Greer. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, but they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down.
One of the toughest things about playing defensive back is pattern reading, trying to figure out what they're doing. And on that one, they had to fly, just sending a guy downfield with the in route accompanying it, what people call a dagger route, trying to hit the guy underneath after the clear out. In this case, though, they're not able to get it done.
Yeah, they said forget the underneath route. They went for the guy on the fly, but as you said, incomplete.
There.
Watch the boot.
Step.
To throw on 3rd down, Greer. Flush to his right. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 46. And his guys will take over at their own 44-yard line.
Well, I get what he was trying to do. He was moving to his right and trying to shift the coverage, but instead he shifted the coverage also to the right and threw right into it for an interception.
Switch. Shift.
Everybody kill. 26.
They'll start the drive with Drake. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. We know this offense, they're built around passing the football. That time the running game didn't suit them so well.
Not so well, but they have to do it every so often. You have to be able to control the pass rush a little bit, make them somewhat hesitant before they come and get your quarterback. At least have the illusion that you have a running game.
On 2nd down now, it's Drake. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. A gain there of 21 yards. One thing's for sure, this defense has to figure out how to stop the ground game. He's eating them up here in the first quarter.
It looks like they have to go to different forces, aren't they? The conventional things aren't working too well. So I remember a coach of mine saying way back when a back's having a great game, you've got to get the ball out of his hands. See how far he can run without the ball. And what he meant was takeaways, knock it loose, because maybe you can't just stop him with just regular tackling. Well, that's the big drawback to this play. Even if somehow the quarterback pitches it, he's not immune to the big hit. In this case, he kept it and absorbed it anyway.
Try to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
Joker.
Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. Back now in Atlanta, second quarter action. The Falcons with the football as they've got it 2nd down and 11.
Check out. Watch the twitch.
Hey, kill.
And they're going to go with the jet sweep. This is Diggs with it. And again, the run defense stout this time. He maybe gets back to the line of scrimmage, but no more.
Right there.
Leads to 3rd and 11.
It'll be a nickel look here for the Seahawks on 3rd down. On 3rd down, Drake. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 12 yards is the pickup. Good for a 1st down for the Falcons.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
The give running right, Drake. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
That's another Falcons 1st down.
He's
1st
cracked.
at the 10-yard
He's checking
line.
crack. Check. Kill. got Mike 10 right here, guys. Mike 10. 26. Push him back.
And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
He was taken down by Ruben Foster.
Mike 10, Mike 10.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9
Check.
on the Seahawks' 10-yard line.
Hey, check.
On 2nd down, it's Drake, and he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Kenyon Drake with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Falcons push further out in front. Extra point up and good by Crosby. And it's now 21-7.
Seahawks 7. Mason Crosby set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. This will be taken about the 12. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. A tale of two extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive, followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, and it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. On the carry, it's Love. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. Looks to throw, fires right side. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. On 4th down, here's Matt Bosher on the punt. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. Here's Beckham. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. The ledger for them so far looks pretty good, doesn't it?
It certainly does. Touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. Not sure it can be much better than that. They've got to feel very good about the groove that they're in at this stage of the game.
It was Minkah Fitzpatrick up from his safety spot. He came in to knock him down.
At the 17-yard line.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
Check. Lucky. Here we go, 47. 26.
The handoff to the right side. It's Drake. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
Partner, I know my grade school teachers never would believe this, but I can absorb a lesson. I think there's a lesson in this one. He's having a great day running the football, but occasionally they're going to find a way to stop you, aren't they?
Yeah, this time the defense stepped up in what's been so far a tough game for them. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 33. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line.
So it's 3rd and long, and you know this is going to be a pass. So defensively, they're bringing an extra defensive back and just blanket the field. And this is an ill-advised throw right here as it winds up being picked off.
End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. A.J. Brown with his first career NFL touchdown as his guys are back within a single score. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. Now after the touchdown, it's Bosher to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. On second down now, it's Drake, and he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll be a loss of 1, and that's going to lead to a third down.
Tens the mic. Put it to him, Jet. Cover. Put it to him. Jet. Bomber. Shift.
Running, it's Drake. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll run on first down. Drake. In on the stop, it was the UCF product, Shaquem Griffin. On second down, it's Drake. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Falcons going to use their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half. On first down, Drake. He doesn't find a ton of space following the display of quick feet down just inside the 45. Mika Fitzpatrick made the play defensively, the first-round pick out of Alabama. On play action, Prescott. And he's going to be swallowed up. Sacked back at the 45-yard line. The Mississippi State man, Chris Jones, with a sack there.
Enough takes to start to have a good drive. Quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
On third down, it's Drake, and he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This will be taken about the 12. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. Staying on the ground, it's Love. And they're able to get this one across the 35. So naturally, they will decline it. They got the first down anyway on the play.
Who needs a penalty when you picked up the first down through hard work and effort anyway? First down.
So the face mask, quite a blessing there as they'll start out of harm's way with a 1st and 10. Here's Love again. And an alley to run. And all the way down to the 22-yard line. A big hitter. That one goes for 40 yards. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. They follow up that gigantic gain with the tiniest of pickups, 1 yard. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
22 is coming. 22 is coming. You don't know no better. Come. Back 22, back 22. You draw quarter. Check.
Now the former 4th-round pick, it's Kalen Balaj. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation. Now Greer, and he can't hang on to it. Nearly picked. He's known for his hands defensively, but instead it just brings up 4th down. Matt Gay now gets ready for the field goal try. From the left hash, this from 39. Gay's kick is good. And the drive will wind up yielding 3. So that's a 7-play drive that ultimately stalls out there at the end.
And things were a little leaky in the beginning on that drive, weren't they? But how about the front 7? As they got closer to the goal line, things stiffened a little bit, forced the field goal.
Let's go, baby. The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive.
Coming after you.
Gun.
What do you want? He's coming.
Kill.
He's coming. Double up.
26.
They'll run on 1st down. Drake, and he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
Get ready. Switch it.
Right back to Drake. It's a gain of 6, moves him to a manageable 3rd and 2 situation.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them.
Defense, keep it up, guys.
Switch. Hey.
Undercut.
Under.
Shit.
Here we go, 47.
Shit.
26.
On 3rd and short, Drake. And some room to run now. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. All told, it's an even 30 and a 1st down.
Brandon, they're still in the lead, but momentum's certainly been going the opposite direction. So to me, that's a really important pickup there on 3rd down.
Try and regain some confidence, and you're right. They need to stem the tide a little bit. That certainly helped.
Gun. Go. Get out there.
I got you, boy.
26.
Now a first carry for the backup, Isaiah Crowell. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Isaiah Crowell, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Falcons push further out in front. And there you go, nothing really too complex. Block, keep to your assignments, let them run it in. They did it.
Fundamental football. Good blocking, beats good tackling on that play. End result, touchdown.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. This will be taken very short. And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And tough to win games if you're going field goal, field goal, field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
They're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder and puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down. On 3rd down, here's Love. And some room to maneuver. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. And they will finally get him down, but not before he takes this to the Falcons' 30. So the big play has him all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. They'll run again with Love on 1st down. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves them with a 2nd and 3.
Looks like they're establishing a pretty good pattern here because they've been very heavy in the running game on the last 4 plays.
Yeah, you took the words right out of my mouth. So far, 4 plays in this drive, all 4 on the ground. They'll run here with Balaj. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. The corner, Ronald Darby, comes up to get him. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. And trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. He's got the 1st down inside the 10. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Back now here on EA Sports. It's the Seahawks with possession of the football, but they do trail here to begin quarter number 4.
Hey! That's me. 5-2 is the mic. Mike 5-2. Mike 5-2. Get it.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, 2nd and goal. Going to give it to Love. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 4 yards on the play. And that's going to bring up an interesting 3rd and goal.
52.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Love. And he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the 1st. It'll be a gain of 5, but they do keep him out of the end zone, and now it's 4th down.
I know this is your spot, partner, so forgive me for jumping in, but there's no decision right here. They have to go for it in this situation. They're down on the scoreboard. How many other opportunities are you going to get?
Yeah, I'm with you. 4th quarter, like you said, down on the scoreboard. And remember here, a field goal virtually does them no good. The field goal doesn't help. They're going to go for the 6 here on 4th and goal. They'll try and run with Balaj. And this winds up a disaster, nowhere near the marker. The run is turned away on 4th and goal from the 2. And instead of having a 1-score game, they'll remain 2 scores down.
Under.
Switch. Mike, what do you think?
On 1st down, it's Drake. And a short pickup here as he'll get across the 10 to the 11-yard line.
You don't want no problem.
A gain of 3, 2nd down.
10's the mic.
3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 11-yard line.
Don't get nervous.
Gun.
Flare. Hey, we got Mike 10 right here, guys. Mike 10. Check Mike.
They stay on the ground with Drake. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. 16 yards, a 1st down.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the 4th as it was way back in the 1st, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
I smell
Under.
Hey, we got Mike T right here, guys. Mike T. Let's go, tackle. Let's go.
Here we go. Kill.
You go tight. You got tight.
26.
Now a play fake here on first down. He's got him in. Complete. Give him 32 on the play.
Just more of the same there, partner. Guys have just been running free in the secondary this entire game. No pass rush, a lot of passes completed. Been an easy day for them.
Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Gun.
Here we go.
26.
Now a give, right side. Drake, 20. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Kenyon Drake with his 3rd touchdown so far, number 13 now on the year. And the Falcons push further out in front. Crosby connects on the extra point, and the lead is up to 18 now. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. This will be taken about the 12. Now a hit and a loose football. So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Vic Beasley making it look easy, cruising in for the sack. So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14. They'll run with Love. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Nothing there, no gain, and now they're looking at a 3rd and 15. 5 men in the secondary now for the Falcons on 3rd down.
Hey, you don't want to see me. You don't want
Chopper! Hey.
some backfield.
Hey, Delta.
Mike 8. I got you.
Fire.
On 3rd and long, here's Greer. And that is incomplete. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
Hey, I 7.
Mike 8. Not here. Mike 8. Man out. Mike 8. Coming. Mike 8. Blue there.
Deep grip.
They snap it to Greer. And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. Pete Carroll rolled the dice, but it didn't work out. And the Falcons will take control of the football in great field position.
Mike 44. Come on. Switch.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Drake. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. 24 yards. And the Falcons push further out in front. And for them, this train, it just keeps rolling, doesn't it? Well on their way to yet another victory.
Yeah, it's almost a runaway, isn't it? And you just wonder how anyone could stop this. They got full momentum going, full confidence going. But it's not just their own confidence that is leading them. It's the lack of confidence against their opponents now because they see them coming and think, we've got no shot to beat this team.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. This will be taken about the 12. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
Let's go.
At their own 25-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And last time out, went for it on fourth down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on fourth down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for it. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
A very solid gain of 27.
And the Seahawks first down.
So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score.
Foxtrot.
Okay, double up. Mike 8. You don't want none of that.
First down, Greer. And he's going to be swallowed up. Sacked back at the 45-yard line. Avery Moss coming in hard there on the blitz, and he gets him 7 yards behind the line of scrimmage.
Mike 8. I'm scared. Mike 8.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Greer. It's caught on the right side at Smith. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And, look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually that becomes man on man, and you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out.
Yo.
Here we go on 4th. Greer, he gets it to Brown, complete. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Rabbit. Mike 8.
Greer on 1st down. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
Back to the air. Greer on 2nd down. Complete. Smith has it. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this football game. The Seahawks on 3rd down. They've converted a third of their opportunities, 3 for 9. This is 3rd and 7.
I'm coming after you. Mike 8. Rip left.
Greer looks to throw again. He's going to let it fly. That's going to be caught. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3.
On the double.
Get him.
Hey, Echo.
Mike 8. Man, that's trash.
Now.
To the air again, Greer looking end zone, but it's incomplete. He was looking for the rookie A.J. Brown there, but it'll be 2nd and goal. Another pass attempt, another incompletion, and they're just a little over 100 yards passing here in this game, so defensively, pretty good job.
Definitely, because they were never really able to get the ball in the hands of their playmakers, so a lot of credit to the defensive game plan and especially the execution.
They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal.
Mike 8. Here we go.
Hey, Alpha.
Mike 8.
Yep.
I'm coming, baby. Woo!
5.
Again, Greer to the end zone, but it's incomplete. He was trying to get it to A.J. Brown that time, but now it's 3rd and goal. So it's 3rd and goal, and now the question, can this Falcon defense stand tall once more?
Mike 8. Mike 8. Come on, baby. Let's see what you got. Mike 8. Mike 8.
Look at me. Zipper.
Mike 8.
Hey, seam 6. Seam 6.
Mike 8. Mike 8. They can't hang with us. Mike 8.
Big grip. Big grip.
Now Greer on 3rd and goal. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Vernon Hargraves with a pick. He's at the 50. 30. The 20. 10. 5. And he will score. Touchdown, Falcons. Defensively, they've had their way in this one. That pick 6 makes that scoreboard even more lopsided.
I remember talking with a guy in the league, and I said, what do you do when the game's like this? You know, it's pretty much over. You ready to go to the bench and hang out? He said, oh, heck no. I want to stay on the field. I might get some stats. I might get a pick or two.
You like being out there at the end of these wide margins.
When they have to throw it, that gives you more opportunities to go get it.
The extra point up and good, but this one was decided anyway, as that will be the final action in this ball game. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for Atlanta, they continue to cruise through this first half of the schedule as they move to 8-9